Welcome back, everybody. We are here once again at Crandon with the Pro 2 lights, just the trim Pro 2 lights, here presented by AMX. Wow, we just watched one of the best, if not on the sim, at least in the off-road trucks races I have ever seen. Hopefully we can get another one here tonight, but let's go through the points, kind of see where everybody's at. Remember, the guys with the green dot are in for the money points race. Everybody else is just running points. We got Luke, which I have not seen jump in the server yet, in first, Zachary in second, Nick in third, Josh in fourth, Anthony fifth, TJ sixth, Matox in seventh, Vandenbush eighth, Paul ninth, and Connor Berry in 10th. That's the top 10 right now. Connor's got a little bit of work to do. We just watched him do it here in the Pro 2 lights. He's 116 points back out of the point lead. That's going to be a tough margin to overcome. Tough margin to overcome. Let's see. Luke has not showed. Oh, Luke isn't here. Luke's currently third. Oh, I didn't. Hold on. I did change it. But, yeah, I did change it. It just didn't stick for some reason. Just in the description, but I can fix that. The title is Pro 2. Oh, I forgot to delete that part because I just pasted in the just the trim part. All right, there it is. I fixed it. It might not show right away on yours, but we are getting ready for heat race number 1. Let's go ahead, go to the starting grid. Go to the blimp. Let's find somebody on the track and then go to the blimp. Now we can go to the starting grid. Starting on the pole here tonight, we got Cade all the way in that left spot, Timothy in second, Anthony in third, Joshua in fourth, Alexander fifth, Trenton in sixth. Damien's going to be starting in that seventh position, Connor Berry eighth, Matox in ninth, and James Burke in that 10th position. Going to be 4 laps here in heat race number 1. Let's get ready for some truck racing here tonight, guys. Man, I hope it is just half, excuse me, half as good as the last one. That was absolutely insane. Looks like Alexander good. There he is. He just gridded up, so everybody on the starting grid. We'll start on Alexander since he's in the middle. Let's get ready for the green flag. Green, green, green. As they come out with the land rush, it looks like Timothy with the advantage down on the inside. Cade trying to fight back. Cade swirling all over. Is he going to get the whole shot? It's going to be 3 wide. Looks like Connor Berry is going to come out ahead from the land rush. Anthony all the way at the back. Once again, this isn't even Pro 2 lights. What's going on here? Timothy and Trenton side by side racing out for that second position. Timothy down low, Trenton up high. They got Matoxin right behind him. Matoxin's looking for redemption after the Pro 2 light race as they come out of the gravel pit down into the final corner to start lap number 1. Connor Berry has the lead. A lot more power on these things. Oh, Timothy swings wide. They're 3 wide for third. Matoxin had the advantage, but they make contact. Timothy's going to come out ahead. Matoxin's going to kind of push his way through. What a battle for this third position. Or fourth position, third position. Here comes the 61 of Joshua looking up underneath Matoxin. Oh, we got contact further back. James Burke pushed up the track. It's buffering like crazy. It's not showing it on my side. Try and refresh your stream. Guys, let me know how it is. It's not showing any buffering on my... Oh, it just dropped a little bit, but not a lot. All right, so Connor Berry out in front. leading the way. Timothy second, Trenton in third. Then we got Joshua in that fourth position. I didn't look to see how many people we had in the server. I think it's 20, so I think we're good. I think everybody's going to make it. Got that battle for second as Trenton is closing in. Or Timothy got around Trenton. Trenton's going to go up underneath. They make contact. Contact for that second position. Trenton trying to find a way around that number 33 machine for second. Sorry, I got my spots mixed up. It was Joshua that's behind these guys. As Trenton tries to find a way around that number 33. Out the corner. Ooh. Timothy with a great run as Connor Berry has a 3-second lead. Trenton, Joshua, Matoxen, Anthony. Anthony's recovered nicely up to that sixth position. Cade in seventh. Burke battling to hold on to eighth as Damian looks up underneath them. Burke's going to get the run out of the corner. Guys, let me know, how is the stream fine on Facebook? I know Bob said that it was buffering. Back out front, Connor Berry, Timothy, Trenton. Trenton's got company as Joshua gives him a little bump. We got a race for that third position here in heat race number 1. Joshua trying to find a way up underneath Trenton. Trenton's going to swing a little wide. Joshua looks low. It's going to be a drag race out of the gravel pit. Trenton's going to get the advantage as they come into the final corner. Nose to tail for that third position as Joshua looks to the outside. Can't do anything with it. He's going to cut up underneath. Side by side. Nope. He can't get the position. He's going to look back the other direction. He's trying to position himself as Trenton pushes wide. Here comes Joshua up underneath. They're side by side. We got a drag race for that third position. Joshua in that position to take the third spot. He's going to slide it in. Parks it on the nose of the 17. The 17 of Trenton looking underneath. They make contact. That's going to bring Matoxen up into this battle. Matoxen in that number 19 looking to gain a couple spots here. Looking to show he can do it in the Pro 2's or the Pro 2 lights. As Connor Berry currently driving away. Timothy easily in second. Joshua in third. Trenton has to deal with Matoxen. Oh, Trenton gets the wall. He gets it again. He's stuck in the wall. Here comes Matoxen. Matoxen's going to take that spot. Matoxen taking advantage of the mistake by the number 17 of Trenton. He's going to slide into that fourth position. Trenton back to fifth. Anthony now sets his sights on that number 17. He's looking for that fifth position. Ox, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, brother. Single file for the field right now. But the battle on the track looks like it's going to be between Trenton and Anthony. As Anthony has closed that gap, he's looking up underneath the 17 already. Last lap, can Anthony get it away from Trenton? As Connor easily out in front. Timothy easily in second. Let's watch this battle for that fifth position. Trenton's going to send it in a little hard. Anthony gets up underneath them. They're going to be side by side. It's a drag race. Door to door, wheel to wheel. Can Anthony pull it off? Oh, he's out in the grass as Trenton pushes him a little wide. Anthony with a good run. Oh, he shoots it out too far. Anthony makes a mistake. He's not going to get that fifth position. Connor Berry out in front. He's going to take the win here in heat race number 1. As he comes through the gravel pit, it looks like Joshua has made it to the back of Timothy. We might have a battle for second into the final corner as Connor Berry takes the win. Who's going to take second? It's going to be Timothy coming out the final corner. Second place, Joshua third, Nathan fourth, Trenton fifth, Anthony sixth. James Burke is going to bring it home 7th, Cade 8th, Alexander 9th, and Damian is going to bring it home in that 10th and final position in heat race number 1. Good battling out on the track. Joshua had a good run. These guys are going to have to watch out for this number 61. He had a fast truck here in heat race number 1 as we wait for Damien to finish his lap so we can go on to the feature. He's definitely struggling a little bit with this higher power car. Powered truck, sorry, my bad. Don't be triggered. All right, guys, let's go to tonight's starting grid 4 heat race number 2. Oh, where are you at, starting grid? There you are. All right, starting on the left-hand side in that number 76 on the number 1 spot, Ethan has the pole. Vandenbush in second. Paul in third. Franklin in that yellow machine going to be in fourth. Cody with a K in fifth. Mr. Consistency, Nick Nowak in the 145, starting sixth. Green flag is out as they didn't delay it, I guess, for me. We're going to jump on the chopper. Who's going to get the whole shot? Ethan with a good run on the inside as Franklin struggling. Looks like it's going to be TJ with the whole shot as Zach backs it into the fence. Zach is out of the heat. Race number 2. Nope. He's going to get it pulled back out. Luke out front in that 77. What's up, Schulte? As their drag race down the straightaway. TJ up underneath Luke. Down through the gravel pit. Side by side. Almost hitting doors. Good battling through the field as Vandenbush gets around Nowak. Here comes the 76 of Ethan looking for second. He almost gets it into the back of TJ. Luke's going to lead him to lap number 1 in that number 77. TJ second. Ethan third as Vandenbush and Nick battle it out for that 4th position. Let's go back to the beginning of that one and see exactly what happened to Zach. Oh, he came down, a little bit of neck code, spins him around as him and the 76 of Ethan get together. Unfortunate situation as we got these guys stacking up. Go back to some live action here as Vandenbush is now in that 4th position. Nick, then Cody. Franklin in that 7th spot as Zach tries to close the gap on him in that number 56. Yeah, it might be a Facebook thing. It's showing fine on my end. Luke out in front. TJ second. Vandenbush third. Nick Nowak in fourth. If it messes up too much, just look up MDiTV over on YouTube. It should be clear. LaFawn, thank you for the like. Sam, thank you for the share and the like. Appreciate it. James Schultz, thank you for the share and the like. Appreciate it, guys. As we continue to watch heat race number 2, Luke well out in front. TJ second. Vandenbush now up to third. Nick in fourth. Ethan's falling back to that 5th position. Now he's got to deal with Cody. Cody, Laboon. Nobody wants to get Labooned. What's up, Jordan? Luke out in front, leading the way in that 77. He's dominating like Connor Berry did in heat race number 1. TJ tried to close the gap in that number 15 in second. Vandenbush third. Nick in fourth as Ethan is staying on the back bumper of that 145. Cody in that 6th position as we got Zach getting around the number 110 of Frank as they're side by side. Well, he hasn't quite gotten around yet. Now he gets around in that number 56. Yeah. Okay, so the YouTube stream is fine. Josh said that, and so did Sam. If something's going on with Facebook, there's not a lot. Josh, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Side by side as Franklin is fighting back hard with Zach. Impressive for Franklin in that number 110. Zach is no joke here as he is putting the pressure on that number 56. Back up to the front as Luke continues to lead the field in that number 77. Everybody pretty spread out right now. Let's see, what's the close? There is no close battle. Everybody's like a second apart. Oh, well, Nick's a little bit close to Ethan. Ethan Not really putting the pressure on him, though. As they come down into Cowboy corner, here comes Nick Nowak, Mr. Consistency. Just going to sit here and ride in that fourth position right now as there's not a whole lot of battling as Franklin off the track in that 110. Franklin finally gives up on that battle with Zach as Zach in that 7th position tries to reel in the 4K of Cody. Cody's had an up and down night here in that 4K as he's missing part of his rear quarter panel, part of his truck bed. Him and Zach are both missing the same body part. That's insane. Awesome. So yeah, a few people saying that the YouTube stream is looking good. So if you guys are having trouble over on Facebook, just jump over to YouTube. It might be something on Facebook right now. Luke leading the way as he's got 1 lap to go in that number 77. TJ second. Vandenbush is closing in on that 2nd position. Does he have enough time to get to TJ? Vandenbush has gained so much ground on people through here in the Pro 2 lights. Can he do the same thing in the Pro 2? Nice smooth corner for him. He's 6/10 of a second back. He's trying to get within jumping distance on that number 15 machine. 6/10 of a difference between 2nd and 3rd as Luke easily out in front by 3.2 seconds. Vandenbush loses a little bit of ground there. He's now 8/10 of a second back. Kenny, looks like TJ might have bobbled a little bit. Now a half a second. This is going to be close as they race towards the line. Luke out in front. This is the battle for 2nd. TJ in the 15. Vandenbush in the 89. Coming in one final corner, 6/10 of a second. TJ needs to be perfect here. Vandenbush is going to send it in. Luke with the win. Oh, Luke stuffed it. No. TJ with the win. Vandenbush 2nd. Nick in 3rd. Ethan. Luke. Oh, man. Luke stepped on it. Let's go take a look and see what happened to Luke here. They're going to the warm-up. We're going to take a look and see what happened here as Luke over-rotates and gets it into the inside wall. Luke dominating heat race number 2, stuffs it into the inside wall. What a winky step by that number 77 there. He's going to be starting probably not in the position he wants to on that line. He's going to be starting in the 2nd row. All right, these guys are out here for a warm-up as TJ has to be really excited about taking that heat race. Crazy racing here tonight, guys. Metoxid, Trenton, Vandenbush, Zach, Cody, Paul, Anthony in the 217. He's got some work to put in. Nick Nowak in the 145. Oh, TJ's got to do a pass through. I don't know why he's got a pass through, but TJ's got to do a pass through as they get the green flag here tonight. So comp caution, lap number 7 in this 13-lap event. So lap number 7, if you've not been here before, maybe you wanted to start P10. Oh, man, that was tough. That was tough for Luke. You don't see Luke make very many mistakes like that. Luke is ultra talented. Actually, did he not run for the Pro Series? Because I was surprised he wasn't in it. There's a couple guys, like Zach's not in the Pro Series. He's more than capable. There's a lot of good drivers actually in this and AMX on the off-road stuff. I mean, these guys, you can't be bad and be competitive in this series. These guys definitely have a high skill level. All these guys capable of winning in just about any situation. As we get just about frickin' Zach. Leave it to Zach to find something to drive into. He takes a quick time. He was happy with that. Anthony out there, he's going to try and knock it away from him. Oh, yeah. For sure. Definitely more than fast enough. Anthony and Taylor are pretty close to being up there too. I think it's more consistency on their end. What's up, Plumley? How you doing, bud? I see you came to watch. All right, we're going to get ready for the feature here tonight. Let's go ahead and pull up tonight's starting grid. Jump up on the blimp. I like the blimp here, and they will give me enough time to go through the starting grid here. All right, we got Connor Berry starting on the pole. TJ in second. Timothy is not gridded up. He'll be starting third. Vandenbush in fourth. Josh fifth. Nick Nowak not gridded up in sixth. Matoxin in seventh. Ethan in that eighth position. Trenton in ninth. Luke in 10th. Anthony, he's going to be starting in 11th. Franklin in 12th. James Burke in 13th. Zach starting 14th. Cade 15th. Cody 16th. Alexander 17th. Paul 18th. And Damian Bowers in that 19th position. Going to be 13 laps here tonight, guys. If you have never watched these guys race, basically they're going to race 13 laps here tonight. Halfway break at lap number 7, and then they'll go the rest of the way. So 2 6-lap runs essentially as we get ready to go green flag racing. Who's going to get the whole shot here tonight? Look at that. That is so cool when they fill up these fields with the Land Rush. Yeah, it would have been nice. No purple car tonight. Yeah, no dirty plum. Nope. We're just waiting. They added grid time. They added grid time to make sure I could get through everybody. So that's why. Which is fine. That's the best thing to do. Look at these trucks. They look so nice out there on the starting grid as we get ready to go green flag racing. Yeah, it's definitely not frozen. It's just them waiting on me. All right, green flag is out. Ooh, Taylor was sleeping a little bit. Matoxin with a good run. Luke already on the track. Who's going to get the whole shot? Connor Berry with a good run as they get all shuffled up at the back of the pack. Oh, Connor gets into Matoxin. Or Luke gets into Matoxin. Luke wrecks. Luke is wrecking. He's flipping end over end. We're going to have to go back and watch that start as Connor Berry has the lead. Here comes Nathan to show it wasn't a fluke that he was leading the Pro 2 lights. What's up, Lance? Oh, we got another one off. That's TJ. Oh, he's got to go to the pits. That's why he wasn't really off. Matoxin leading the way out in front of Timothy and Connor Berry. Matoxin's so hard to pass. Connor Berry's going to shove it in down on the bottom. Matoxin's going to get the run. It's a dead heat across the line. I don't know who was leading at the line. Matoxin has the lead as they head down towards turn number 1. Oh, Anthony struggling. Oh, no. Vandenbush gets into the back of him. I think Anthony just had the toe, I believe. Not a good night for Anthony once again. Battle back up here for the lead as Connor going to slide in front of Matoxin. Matoxin's going to get the run out of the turn. We're going to get a drag race for the lead. Matoxin looking for redemption. I'll tell you what, I just watched this kid run the best race I've ever seen him run. He has grown so much since we've been watching him. It's good to see him running out front, especially against the likes of Connor Berry. Man, I missed so much at the beginning of that race, but it's hard to pull off this battle for the lead as Matoxin runs on the outside. Timothy right behind him. Looks like Connor's going to have to lead down into the gravel pit. Here comes Timothy up underneath. Metoxen had nowhere to go as Timothy was low. Drag race. Metoxen's going to take that second spot as him and Tim make contact. Tim's going to fall to Josh. Remember, Josh was so fast. Then his heat rate as he pushes past Nathan Metoxen. Metoxen's going to fight back underneath. They make contact as Metoxen takes the second place back. We got another good one here tonight, guys, as Timothy pushed up the track. Ethan's going to work his way around. Here comes Vandenbush. Wow. Yeah, Nathan has definitely stepped it up. Yeah, Donahue says, looks familiar. Yeah. Metoxen is now in that second place as Joshua looking up underneath him. Can't do anything with it as they're side by side back here for fourth. Timothy trying to get around Ethan as Vandenbush lurks back in that sixth position, about 1.5 seconds back. Side by side, Timothy's going to be able to pull out in front of Ethan. We're going to go back up to the front as Connor Berry is driving away. Nathan Metoxen comfortably in second. Yeah, I am extremely impressed by the kid. He's definitely done a good job. I know he was disappointed in the last one. I get it. But, man, he shouldn't be. Just to show what he's done. Connor Berry leading at the line this time by Metoxen second, Joshua third, Timothy in fourth. All right, things have calmed down a little bit. Let's go back and take a look at that lead once again, or that start once again. That was a crazy start. If I can find it. Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is the start. These guys are all jumbling up. Watch Luke. Luke and Connor make a little bit of contact. We got one flipping all over. Zach got caught up. Zach wrecked, but he gets it going straight. But unfortunate for Luke in that 77. It looked like we had one blowing up. That's the 79 of Alexander Good. That was the start. Wow. I'm going to have to go get some clips out of that one. Metoxen still trying to chase down Connor Berry. Connor Berry out to a 2.1 second lead over Nathan Metoxen. Joshua in that second spot. He hasn't been able to make any ground up on Metoxen. He's going to run in third. Timothy in fourth. Ethan fifth. Vandenbush trying to work him in that number 89. Vandenbush trying to find a way around. Ethan pushes wide. What a move by Vandenbush there. He's got to work the outside here as we get the 56 of Damian coming out. He gets into the wall. He catches Vandenbush, but Vandenbush able to keep it straight. Vandenbush takes that fifth position. He's in a pretty good spot for when we hit the halfway point. Remember, these guys are flying. We're going to hit halfway here soon already. Connor Berry well out in front. Metoxen has enough gap between him and Joshua. Joshua in third, Timothy fourth, Vandenbush in fifth. Ethan running a solid sixth place. Zach has made his way up. He got caught up in the beginning of the race to the seventh position. Zach is going to be a contender in this one by the end of it. Trenton sitting in that eighth position. James Burke in ninth. Luke, he's way back in 10th. He's got a ton of ground to make up. Cody with a K, currently in that 11th position. Paul in 12th. TJ, uh-oh, what happened to Burke? Oh, Burke on the pit road in that number 7 machine. So Connor Berry leading the field here tonight, dominating fashion as he looks to take a 2 for 2 here tonight. Metoxen just trying to hold off Joshua. Joshua sends it in deep. Metoxen with a good run. He has been ultra consistent too. They've put the pressure on him and he has not cracked. Joshua trying to look low as they almost make contact. Good move by Joshua not to run over the 19. The kid consistently holding that second position. Timothy back here in the 4th position, hoping somebody makes a mistake. As here comes Zach closing in on the 6th place truck of Ethan. This is going to be a wild start when we get these guys back together again, guys. Absolutely insane here tonight as they bounce around back here for that 5th, 6th, and 7th position. Metoxen, I'm watching the gap maintaining. He's actually gaining on 3rd place Joshua. We're going to stay on this battle as Ethan tries to fight back on Vandenbush, not able to do it. He's got pressure coming from behind by the 56 of Zach. We're going to come. Oh, is this 6 to go? Is this lap 6? Okay, lap number 6. Next time by, they're going to get the halfway break. Poor Anthony. Stratton way back here. He's not really in contention. He's missing a nose as he's got Luke all over his heels. We're going to have some good ones up here trying to make some ground early on the restart. We're going back to Zach as he's still trying to work that number 76. Connor Berry well out in front. He's looking to take the lead, keep the lead at the halfway point as he's got a little bit of an internet connection issue. Nathan 2nd, Joshua in 3rd. Back here to the battle, a little bit further back. Vandenbush has a little bit of breathing room. As Ethan continues to get pressure from that number 56. Connor Berry coming out. He's going to come through the gravel pit. He is looking for the halfway break. I'm going to have to jump off him because he is blinking a little too much right now. As Metoxen comes out, it's going to be Connor Berry at the line. Metoxen looking for 2nd. Oh, it sounds like Zach and Ethan got together. Zach gives it back to him. So Metoxen 2nd, Joshua 3rd, Timothy 4th, Vandenbush 5th, Ethan, Zach in 6th. They're trying to both get it back to each other. Ethan 7th, Luke in 8th, Trent in 9th, Paul in 10th. So this is going to be a Delaware start. I explained it in the last one, but if you're just joining us here tonight, these guys are going to line it up. They're going to give Anthony and Damian an opportunity to get their lap back here, so it might be a little bit. But Connor Berry is going to get that front line all by himself, and they're going to be side by side behind him. Delaware start. Connor Metoxen going to be starting in that number 19. He's looking to hold on, if not advancing back into the lead. He knows if he can get the lead, he might be able to hold off Connor Berry. Ike Love Raymond Jr. Thank you for the like and the share. Appreciate it. Whew. Yeah, Metoxen with a great run here again tonight. As we see Anthony getting his lap back, it looks like Damian's going to go ahead and grab his. So we're going to have everybody back on the lead lap. 19 trucks here tonight as Connor Berry continues to have issues with his internet connection. I'll tell you what, if he packet losses, Metoxen, even if he's not battling Connor, might be battling for a win here tonight if Connor Berry's connection cannot hold up. Let's go ahead and take a look at TJ's, or not TJ. Oh, that's Trenton. Trenton struck. Trenton has broken the nose on that number 17 machine. I gotta wonder if if he's got full power or not, or if he's got too much damage on that number 17. How that might affect him here on this restart. That could play a role. He could lose some more spots here as fast as he is with that damage, if there is any motor damage. Other than that, I mean, the trucks out there don't look too bad. The two people, I believe, took a fast repair. I believe there's fast repair in this. Anthony's going to be starting at the back. All right, we're getting ready to go. Green flag racing here as they roll out. When will Connor Berry set him off? We're going to watch the second row between Metoxen and Joshua. as we get ready for the green flag. Guys, if you're out there watching, let me know. Who do you think is going to win this one? Who's your pick? I mean, looks like Connor's the easy pick, but you got to remember, Zach and Luke are a lot closer now than they were before, and those guys definitely could give him a run for his money. Green flag is out. Good start by Metoxen on the outside, but Joshua looking up underneath him. Side by side. Oh, Metoxen catches the wall. He's going to hold strong, stay in the gas. Try and get that spot back. He's got to protect it as Timothy looks low down into the gravel pit. We got contact further back. Look at Zach. Zach with a big move. He's going to push his way up to third. Side by side for fourth as Timothy and Metoxen get together. Here comes Luke around the outside. Luke trying to make moves. Vandenbush diving in there. TJ dives in there with no nose. What a race back to the field. Remember how the last one is. Could we get some more action like that? Luke has moved his way up to that fifth position. Zach is now in third. Could we have some people chasing after the one with the broke front end? He was holding in strong. I think he's lost a little bit now to Stratton in the eighth position, who is a pro driver. He's got Burke up underneath him. Oh, Burke just got a big push. Oh, no. Oh, typical Burke fashion. Gotta get wrecked. I don't know why I jumped off of that. As they are beating and banging still. Oh, the 76 of Ethan and Nick get together. They are still stacking it up. Oh, my God. Oh, we got one flip, and that's James Burke sends it in that number 7 machine. So James Burke absolutely sending this one. Let's go take a closer look at this. Burke is going to get contact here. He's going to go absolutely flying. Oh! Big flip out of that number 7 machine. We're going to move back up to the front as these guys are still beating and banging. Paul is having issues. These guys are relentless. 2 flipping. Yeah, lots of them flipping. All right, so Joshua in that second spot. He's got Zachary in third, Metoxen in fourth. He's got Luke behind him. Luke knows he's going to have quite the chore to pass that number 19. He's going to send it in. He sends it into Metoxen. Here comes Vandenbush taking advantage. They're 3 wide. 3 wide for the 4th position. Metoxen not wanting to give it up. Luke stuck in the middle as Vandenbush is high. Oh, man, good run from Nate to Metoxen as him and Luke battling out side by side. Luke's going to take that 4th spot, but Metoxen's going to look back underneath him. Looks like Luke might have had a little bit of wheel spin, loses some momentum as Metoxen looks back underneath him to the gravel pit. What a battle for this 4th position. Metoxen slides, crossover by Luke, and Taylor gets pummeled by that number 77. Luke back into that 4th position. Metoxen's trying to look back underneath Luke. Now on the chase for Zach. Zach trying to close in on Joshua. I'll tell you what, Josh has been fast. He's going to be hard to beat as Timothy. Looks like Timothy's having issues. Anthony, he's having issues. Anthony's had enough. Man, I feel for him. Zach in that 3rd position, top 3 all separated. Luke in 4th. He's trying to close in on Zach. Nathan Metoxen in that 5th position. He's tired of getting pushed around. Will he put a little extra effort in? He gives him a tap. Nathan gets into the back of Luke. They keep it going straight. Single file now here. Remember the battle for second. Last race. Could we get some more of that? Daniel, thank you for the like. David, thank you for the like. I missed a couple because the action just got insane. All right, so Connor Berry still leading the way. He's got 2.5 seconds over Joshua. Joshua only has 7/10 over Zach as Zach closes the gap. Battle for that 4th position. That's the one to still watch. Metoxen, Luke, Metoxen, and Vandenbush all together in fourth, fifth, and sixth. Looks like Timothy trying to close the gap in the 33. He might want a piece of that action. He got a piece of the action. The last one got a podium. Could he get lucky again in this one? Zach is trying to close in on Joshua, where we might close in on that battle if it gets a little bit closer. Right now, we're going to look at this battle for the fifth position as Luke starts to pull away in fourth. Metoxen in the 19, Vandenbush in the 89. Oh, Vandenbush keeps it out of the back of him. He's being real careful there. Nathan with a good run out of the corner. I'll tell you what, Trenton's got a good run going for having no nose. He's got a great run going. Wow, Luke with a weird jump there. He's able to keep it going straight, but Metoxen still trying to hold off Vandenbush. Connor Berry well out in front in that number 28. Joshua third, as he's now has Zachary breathing on his neck for that second position. They're going to come across the line for 2 laps to go. This time by, can Zach move himself up a spot? If these guys get battling, there's a bunch of people that can close the gap on them. We could get a big battle for that second place again, as we got 2 laps to go. Connor Berry out in front, well out in front, 3.5 seconds. Battle is for second on back as Zach tries to close the gap. Joshua with a great run here in that number 61. No surprise for him to be in second. Zach in that third position trying to close in as Luke sends it in. Luke spins it. Oh no, that is 2 mistakes, big mistakes we've seen him do here tonight. Luke drops back to that 9th position. He was our points leader. Connor Berry out front, Joshua third, Zach in fourth. These guys looking for the white flag. Zach wants another position as he tries to close in on John. 0.7 of a second. Seems pretty even. Can't seem to gain in that number 56. Metoxen fourth. Vandenbush fifth. Metoxen goes way high. Vandenbush going to slide up. He parks it on the nose of the number 19. Back up to this battle for the third position. Zach trying to close in. White flag in the air. 1 more lap to go. Connor Berry well out in front. Nothing to worry about. Nick, we got people having issues further back. Not really sure what's going on. Trying to see if I can figure it out. Oh. Nope, I don't know. Oh, Metoxen catches the berm. Trying to close back in on Vandenbush. We're going to move back up to the battle for second. It doesn't look like Zach is going to get close enough, but don't count him out. Connor Berry well out in front. Just needs to be perfect here. We're going to watch the battle for that second position. It looks like Zach is losing ground on second. Will Joshua be able to hold it perfect the rest of the way? Zach losing a bunch of ground here in that number 56. Vandenbush in that fourth spot. Nathan fifth as Connor Berry has 1 more turn to navigate to take the victory here tonight. Oh, yeah, it was a great slider. Here comes Connor Berry. He sees the checkered flag in the air. He takes the second win for tonight. Joshua looking to take it home in second. He does. Zach in third. Vandenbush fourth. Metoxen fifth. What a race here tonight, guys, as Connor Berry has taken the second win tonight. He's won in the Pro 2 lights, now the Pro 2's. I don't think he's going to want to stop racing tonight. All right, we're going to go. Apparently, Facebook was being very stubborn with a lot of people because a lot of people moved over. All right, we're going to go check out the results as these guys get lined up. All right, with the win here tonight, it is all Connor Berry with the victory. Joshua in second, Zach in third, Vandenbush in fourth, Matox in fifth, Timothy in sixth, Trent in that seventh position, Nick in eighth, Luke in ninth, Ethan in that 10th position, Cody 11th, Franklin in 12th, TJ 13th, Cade 14th, Alexander 15th, James Burke in 16th. Then we got Damian in that 17th position, Paul 18th, and Anthony rounding out the field in that 19th spot. Just waiting for these guys to get lined up as Connor Berry has run out of gas in that number 28 machine, so he's going to push down to victory lane. Yeah, I get what you're saying as far as that. There's definitely improvement to be made. We talk about that all the time. All right, we're gonna go ahead and mute the chat on iRacing, and we are gonna pull in Zach in that number 56 machine. I'll tell you what, he's had a ton of fun here tonight, and I'm sure he is just can't wait to talk to us. Zach, James of the Booth, got a copy.
I got a copy, James. What's up?
Man, I watched the first half of that race, and clearly you were driving. The second half, the dog was.
Oh yeah.
Just kidding.
Second half was all gloves were off. Well, technically the gloves were on because they were still on, but I was going for it. I knew that if I wanted to be anywhere near the top, it was time to put moves on. I learned that on the Pro 2 light race. If you don't take time, if you don't do it right off the bat, you're not getting it.
Yeah, and I said that coming. I said a lot of people, especially you and Luke, knew you had to make your moves quick or you weren't going to have an opportunity. You move. It was wild again. I mean, it might not have been quite as wild for second place as it was in the Pro Two Lights, but man, what a race! I mean,
Oh,
Crandon did not disappoint.
Crandon is not a disappointment. Every time we come here, it is just a battle. Connor just destroyed us tonight with a sweep, and I'm pumped for him. I'm looking forward to going to the next weekend for the championship. Hopefully, this puts us a little bit farther ahead of Luke, so
Yep.
we can come into the last weekend and hopefully bring home a championship here.
Now I was watching you. Josh was fast tonight, and it looked like you were struggling to catch up to him.
Yes, Josh has always been fast. Me and Josh have had the best battles ever. I literally couldn't say anything bad about Josh. I know I can go into every corner, and me and him will just be next to each other. My truck, I'm not blaming damage, but this thing was slow, and I'm just glad we got to the finish. If you didn't see us get pushed to the line, going into the last corner, she burbled on me, and I was like, I'm out of gas. And I saw the light come on, and I'm just pumped to be here. So
Yeah, that's awesome. I actually told everybody you were having a blast tonight, and I'm sure you were excited to talk to us.
Oh, I'm 100% excited. Actually, I would have been more happy doing it in the pro light too, but just being up here at all right now with our situation starting in last and just being where we needed to be after the heat races, I'm pumped to be up here.
For sure. So I know you got a real life race at Crandon. Why don't you tell people about that if they want to come out and what you'll be doing and when to do that?
We do. We race on Labor Day weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We go out to Crandon off road. This is an actual track. I'm going to be running the number 50, 56X Pro Buggy out there, and it's going to be a blast. We're going out there shooting for some money. We're driving all the way from California, so I'm looking forward to it. You guys can always shoot me a follow and follow on z.draftkin56 on Instagram. You guys can follow me there, and I'm just pumped for it. I can't wait to go there and represent my sponsors from real life and the sim world.
Well, why don't you give a shout out to the sponsors, friends, and family?
Oh, all the sponsors that back me: Redline Oil, Winter Motorsport, Signature Pellers, Chad, Jake, Jordan, Corey, the whole Hill Marine team. They're letting me take off work, which is awesome. Competitive Edge Performance for building my motor. Weddle Industries for getting me all the gears for the buggy. Skydive Elsinore, Adam Grinder at Big O Tires, the whole stream, AMX, everybody. I'm just having a blast out here. The MDiTV stream. I'm out of words here. I just can't wait to run next weekend with my buddy Josh, Connor, and Luke. We're going for it. Hopefully, we can bring home a win and hopefully secure this championship.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun to watch you this season. I can't wait till next week.
I can't wait to,
All
James. I'm looking forward to it.
right, bud, go enjoy.
Thanks, James.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
All right, Zach, our third place finish, probably the most excited third place finisher you'll ever hear. Let's go ahead and bring in second, Josh. Wow, you had a fast truck today. I noticed that in the heat. It just looked like Connor had a little bit too much at the end there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when Connor shows up to a Pro 2 or a Pro 4 race, you got your work cut out for you. I think I didn't think he'd be the only guy that I couldn't get by. That's for sure, though.
Yeah, it was a lot of fighting there. I mean, honestly, there if you had gotten clear a little bit quicker into second, do you think you might have been able to keep with Connor? I know the draft does play a role here.
Yeah. I could have gotten a little bit closer and maybe thrown a slider in one of the wider corners or something like that. He's just so smooth and so consistent, though, that once we got spread out, I would have needed that track position to really have a chance at it. And then I just didn't get a good launch on the restart there at the comp caution either. So that's kind of on me.
I'll tell you what, you guys used these trucks up tonight, and it was a lot of fun to watch. And at the end there, probably you were just got the cruise. I mean, that could have been that was probably a little satisfying for you knowing how hard those guys were racing behind you, and knowing Zach was right behind you.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely enjoy racing with Zach. Every time we've run together, it's been really clean. So it was good to, know that somebody behind me, that or it's I had somebody behind me that I could trust that wasn't just gonna, blast me going into the hairpin or anything like that. Um, I know that I think I was the only guy with fuel left after the race. Everyone else had to get pushed to the podium, so that was interesting.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Definitely good sportsmanship by Cody and Taylor for helping those guys out. But man, great race here tonight. It was a lot of fun to watch. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, shout out to 213 Simware. They ever since they've come on board, I've had nothing but good luck. A couple of bumps and bruises here and there, but nothing that's really hurt my points contention. That's for sure. I should be in the paid points lead after tonight, so that's always a plus.
Yeah, Zach, or Luke had some tough luck here tonight, and Nick too. So that definitely is going to help you here in the points.
Absolutely.
So, well, good run here tonight. Go celebrate that second, and I can't wait till next week.
Me neither.
All right, bud. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, let's go ahead and bring in Connor Barry. We just talked to him a minute ago, a race ago. Connor, you're back already? Man, what a run! I mean, that was a dominating performance. But Metoxen at the beginning of this race, man, he had to make you nervous because you knew he was going to be tough to pass.
Yeah, I mean, I got a pretty good jump. Some contact in the first turn, which I wish did not go on. So it kind of made it all tight going through those first couple turns, and it took me a lap to get away from the field. And once I got away from the field, I knew that I could win this. And it was important to get this win to get back in the points hunt with one round to go.
Yeah, you definitely needed this because you missed that one race. Um, I'll tell you what, though, when you got to that break and you saw that Zach was a little bit further back and Luke was a little bit farther back, that had to make you a little bit more comfortable. I know Josh was fast. That was definitely some competition you had to worry about too. But knowing Zach and Luke were a ways back, did that make you feel a little more comfortable on that last restart?
Sure. It's sure going to for sure boost me inside the points. But it's also going to be tough because they will all use this round as their drop race. So at the same time, it helped, but it also did not help. So I mean, I don't know how these points are going to go out. For the Pro 2. For Pro Light, I think I'm pretty good, but for Pro 2, I think we're still going to be down quite a bit. So with only one round left, and I will now have to start in the rear. Um, it's gonna be tough, but I'm gonna just go out there and try and just and see how it goes.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be tough, especially with Luke not having to go to the back. But look, your truck's still out there smiling, as it always is. But I'm going to give a shout out to Friends Family sponsors.
Sure, I want to give a big thanks to Jim Beaver, Esports, General Tire, CBR, Positive Energy, and all of you guys for the stream and league.
Great race here tonight. Great 2 races here tonight. And good to see you in Victory Lane. And can't wait till next week.
Thanks, guys.
Connor Berry with the win, guys. Thank you, Matthew, for the like, and Charlie also. Guys, what a great night of racing. We're going to call it a stream. Make sure you hit that like, follow, and share button.